Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. This is your weekly WWE Monday Night Raw review. I'm your host, LK. This is LK live from KocoSports.net. In the comments below, do you give this show a win? Do you give this show a loss? Or do you give this show a tie? Me, personally, I'm going to give it a tie. I enjoyed the first hour and a half to dash 2 hours. The last hour, legitimately, apart from the main event, wasn't worth watching. I wouldn't even put it on Superstars if I was going to be honest with you, but I'm interested to see what you guys think. As a whole, I enjoyed the first hour quite a lot. I didn't mind Sasha Banks. I loved the main event. Jericho Rollins is my match of the night. I thought that was really good. And I kind of liked where we were going. And then right at the main event, as you can tell by the title, Roman Reigns makes me depressed. That couldn't be any more truthful than what actually happened. And I watched this today, well, this evening, this afternoon, however the fuck you want to call it. And I had no adverts. And I still thought it was just a tie. It still felt draggy, and I'm watching a 2 hours and 20-minute version, and it's still dragging. It's so fucking long. 3 hours and 15 minutes is too long for anything. You could put Game of Thrones, you could put Chuck, you could put anything, any of your favorite TV show. Picture right now your favorite TV show in your mind, and now expect that to be 3 hours and 15 minutes long every single week. 13 hours of Monday Night Raw, you get a month. That's insanity. Absolute pure insanity and disgrace. And Roman Reigns makes me depressed. He makes me question whether I want to be on this planet. But thankfully, I have this. This keeps me going. Anyway, welcome to the show. I'm going to break this down to you every 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to get some live comments. So leave your comments on what you thought of this show. If you're watching SmackDown right now, I hope you're enjoying it. There'll be a SmackDown review. Basically, the way I'm going to work is now I'm going to be 12 to 24 hours after every show. Like Impact was 12 to 24 hours. CWC was 12 to 24 hours. Monday Night Raw here is 24 hours. That's how it's going to work. And I think if I get myself into a system, a regime, I think it could work great. So we start with a really nice video package highlighting last week's show. Well, not really last week's show. It was more the four-way, the Universal title. And the way they did it was absolutely magnificent. They did the time. I don't know, the American time was like 10:15, and then it was 10:45, and it showed you, then it reversed and how it all transpired. And I thought that was absolutely amazing. Whoever makes these video packages isn't on enough money a month. They deserve more money because they really do work hard and do a great fucking job. If the writers put as much effort in as these guys put in for this video package, this show would have been breathtakingly brilliant. We do start off backstage. Stephanie is on her phone setting up a Kevin Owens championship celebration. Foley, though, comes into the picture. He wants to know what's up with Triple H. Stephanie says she knew nothing. Foley basically didn't believe her, and then she said she's embarrassed, and she was behind Rollins the whole time. Foley claims he believes her, but if she's lying, she's pretty much a scumbag. We then go to the intro theme. We don't have pyro as we go to balloons from the ceiling of the arena. Excuse me. Mick Foley and Stephanie introduce Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens comes out. Good reaction of a mixture of boos and cheers. It's better than nothing. You deserve it chants. KO then basically calls everyone a idiot for trying to basically get themselves over. This isn't about them getting over, according to him. It's about getting Kevin Owens over because this is the Kevin Owens show. Seth Rollins comes out, and this is one thing I loved. He looked pissed. His character now has evolved. He is now mega pissed off, and he's A, wants to talk to Stephanie, and B, Kevin Owens. So he comes out, he shouts at Stephanie in pretty good promo, and calls Owens a puppet. Stephanie claims she, again, has no idea. Rollins is there, bullcrap, but I can't watch a grown man. It's bullshit. And because you're saying bull before, that makes me think you're not saying bullshit because of the fact you're PG. If you went and said that's crap, and you know it, that's crap, different. But saying that's bull crap means that you want to say bullshit, but you're pussycoating it because you're not saying shit. Now that to you might not make a difference, but to me that actually really fucking pissed me off more than, oh god, we're not these new rules of YouTube, if you're allowed to swear or not. I can't go barely a sentence without saying the word fuck. So even on my notes, I have the word fuck in my notes. It's something that's I've always done. Okay, I swear. And the way how I see this is, the most truthful people on this world swear. How about that as a bombshell? Bet you didn't know that. You're now smarter from listening to this show. Educational. See that YouTube, we're educational videos, okay? Jesus Christ. Owens basically says Rollins the past few months is pretty much a failure. Rollins then beats the shit out of Owens to a big pop. Stephanie suspends Rollins, which gets good heel heat. Foley says he is not. Big pop, and makes Foley versus Owens at Clash of Champions for the Universal Championship. I think that'll be a great match. Obviously, later on in the show, you guys all know what happened, where something very different could be happening at Clash of Champions. And if that does happen, well, I've got a theory involving Reigns, Owens, Rollins, and a certain particular individual later on the show, which I'm going to run by all of you. So stick around for the full length, and you're going to get to that. I think it was a great idea. If done properly, I think could be breathtakingly brilliant. But again, it's WWE. It sucks. Writers can't write. Vince, fuck off. We go backstage. Again, Stephanie. She's pissed off with Foley this time, not the other way around. Kevin Owens walks in. He's pissed off. Rollins got a title match and makes Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn tonight. Problem with this. Immediately. Battleground. The one thing I liked. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Why? There was a purpose that this will be the last time they ever wrestled. 2 months later, guys, and they're making a match. Okay, it's the main event of Raw. Okay, they've kind of gone different paths. But you waited 2 months. Next time you say this is the final time these guys will wrestle, that stipulation, that gimmick no longer works. Idiots. Absolute more. Like, I was literally, I remember this being a very good show, and now I'm actually reading it. When I read it back, it's shit. This is shit. Awful stuff. Jericho comes in there, and this is funny. Jericho comes in, how dare they disrespect the longest reigning champion? And Kevin Owens goes, 7 days. I thought that was really fucking funny. Foley makes it Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins. Then we have a non-title match. We have Charlotte against Bayley. This shouldn't be on free TV, in my opinion. It really shouldn't. Bayley does get a big pop, and I was actually surprised at the fucking sound of her pop. I wasn't expecting it to be that big, and that's not disrespectful to Charlotte or Bayley. I just didn't expect it to be that big. Charlotte works the leg, and one thing I don't like about Charlotte, okay, is that every single piece of her move should be aimed at those legs because of the figure four leg lock being a finish. If I'm an agent back there, I have no fucking right to be an agent. I'm just an imbecilic Nimrod sat in my chair right now. But if I was, I'm a fan of psychology, storytelling. Charlotte, work that leg. Your offense is so random. You have a moonsault in there. Your finisher works the neck, but then your other finisher works the leg. There's no, you hit a chop block every now and then. But if that was me, I would tell her, work that leg, work that leg, work that leg. Especially with the Bayley. I mean, she's such a good seller, and you really have sympathy for her as a fan watching anyway. So I think she could pull off the selling really fucking well. Stop swearing. It's so difficult. God damn it. Anyway, Charlotte goes for a scoop slam, but Bayley slides off, lands on her feet, and again, as I was telling you about how easy it is, Bayley just hops on the leg like, shit, my leg. I did it again. Oh, my leg. Like, fuck it. You know what? Fuck off. I'm being me. Okay, if they don't like it, they can go fucking suck my dick. Awful. I'm sorry. I tried this PG bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I swear, because I'm being honest. I'm talking freely. I have notes of what happened, but I'm not on script. I'm off the fucking script. I don't care. I swear. I curse. Fuck off. Unbelievable. You can't filter something. Once you filter something, you filter it in your mind, and it doesn't help. It's just stupid bullshit. Pisses me off. Awful. Awful. Anyway, I did like the psychology of this match. Okay, sorry to keep going off on tangents 18 times. It really frustrates me. Psychology was good. I liked it. It makes sense. Anyway, Bayley kicks out of a roll-up, sending Charlotte into Dana. Bayley then hits the Bayley to get the win. I'm not a fan of the champions losing, unless, you're setting up a championship match down the line, which they might go to. But obviously with Sasha Banks later on in the show, I'm kind of kerfuffled what's actually going on. The match itself is kind of like a 1.5 star, 2-star match. Disappointed, maybe. Waste of a free TV match, yes. Really, really waste of a TV match. That shouldn't have been given away on TV. Really shouldn't. Unless it was going to be absolutely amazing. It wasn't. It was flat. I like the psychology, but I just don't care. Like, I don't know if you had this, you just didn't care about this match, or I didn't anyway. Backstage, you have a pissed off Charlotte. She's basically annoyed at Dana Brooke. for obviously costing her the match. She slaps Dana. And the thing is, though, they do this over and over. Every single week on Raw, Dana Brooke costs Charlotte a match. And then they do this thing where Charlotte's annoyed, she slaps her, and then later on in the show, Dana Brooke does something to help Charlotte, and then the next week, this is completely forgotten about. This was as if, backstage, what should we do? I'll just have Charlotte slap Dana. And then later on the show going, but we need Dana out there, so just, they're idiots, they'll forget. That really annoyed me. Then we had Bo Dallas versus Carl Roberts. Bo comes out of his inspirational music again. Oh, not this again. I thought we were past this. I thought we were firing this guy. Speaking of firing, they put in the comments the one person who deserves to be fired from Monday Night Raw. That will be interesting. And then by the time we get to a few segments away, I will reveal to you who I think should be fired from this roster. And it's not Bo Dallas. He's near the top. But I'll tell you what I do like, though. He's wearing a singlet. I said for months, I said for years even, that Bo Dallas is weak. We always talk about KocoSports people hiding their weakness. One of Bo Dallas' weaknesses is his gut. He was doing that stupid lap dance kind of thing, and his belly was wobble, 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 wobble. With this, it doesn't. He looks more masculine. He looks more like a man. He looks more tough. He looks like a machine, a tank with a Ferrari engine, so to speak. Bo, he cuts this really mad, angry promo, saying to Bo Lee, if he gets angry, he hit the bell rings, really aggressive, really like this, really picking up the aggressive. Hits a version of like the Crossroads Cody Rhodes used to hit to get the win. New finisher, new look. Comes out of a Bo Leaf sign. He was more intense. He wasn't a goof. I'm not a Bo Dallas fan, but I'm not going to hate on this because I'm going to see where this leads to. And guess what? It won't be anything. Or if it is, it'll be shit. We then go to a backstage segment again with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. They're talking about the upcoming match. These are such a funny duo. Like, I'm not even joking. These guys make me laugh so fucking much. Jericho versus Seth Rollins. I really enjoyed this. Really, really did. And Rollins got a good babyface pop. And I was sat there watching thinking, what kind of reaction is he going to get? I mean, Jericho comes out, he gets no reaction now. He's not a heel. He doesn't get heel heat. He gets like a mixture like Owens at the opening of the show. They kind of like, that's why I think they're a great pair, because they're good heels. So with the casual audience, they're great. So they get booed. But with the hardcore fans, they respect Jericho. So they give him a pop. They cheer for him. So it's kind of a mixture, which makes a really weird noise from the crowd as a whole. I do like how Rollins is a lot more aggressive. Because obviously of the story, it means the story is affecting his work in the ring. I like that a lot. Owens is watching on TV. There's some really good counter wrestling here. Really, really good. It looks like they've got great chemistry. It's all flowing really well. Rollins goes for a springboard knee. Jericho catches in midair, hits the walls of Jericho. That gets a, "This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome." Like, dude, that chant really, really grinds my gears more than anything in this world. Dude, you don't chant "this is awesome" after a fucking spot. I chant "that was awesome," not "this." Chant "that was awesome," or clap, or cheer, or pop, or make thundering noises like the Japanese, kicking your feet. Do something. Don't chant that needs to go. If anyone out there likes that, whatever rocks your boat, each to their own, I guess. But me personally, I think it's just, they know it's awesome. And if you're louder, then they can tell. They don't need a "this is awesome." Like last week, they didn't need a "you deserve it." They just don't need it. Chants need to go. Like, holy shit. Like, don't just stop. Just people are good for three things: lying to you, backstabbing you, or stabbing you in the back. Backstabbing, stabbing you in the back. I fucked that up. That's as simple as that. Don't trust people. Be paranoid, okay? If you're paranoid when someone stabs you in the back, you expected it. Again, you heard that from me. Never trust people. Rollins misses a frog splash. Jericho hits a line salt for 2 for a good near fall. That's really good near fall, actually. More just awesome countering until Rollins transitioned nicely into a pedigree, and I loved how he stuck his tongue out as he delivered the pedigree. I really, really was a fan of that. The crowd got into this majorly towards the end. Really good. Good 10-minute match. Loved every second of this. Rollins, decent as a babyface, and that shocked me. I wasn't expecting him to be that good and that over that quickly. So good job there. I'm going to get some live comments up if we do have any. I'm not guaranteed we have any. Obviously, SmackDown Live is on right now. But let's just see if we have any. We do. Jesus H Christ on a popsicle stick. So we are 1-0 on the positive with the likes. So here we go. Aridas Sabonis. It was a loss for me. Show had way too many filler segments. I find it was more matches. And again, when I get to these are live comments. These are loosey-goosey. I kind of loosen up a bit. It's not as serious as me breaking down. And I will continue the review with the Sheamus and Cesaro match right now. After this, Rey Mysterio, the king of porn star, is back, baby. How have you been? Okay, I've been depressed. That's why I had to take my break. What are you being depressed for, bro? I mean, I said in the title about Roman Reigns makes me depressed. Dude, there's no reason to be depressed. You're the king of porn star, bro. There's no need for it. Seth as a face, good or bad, I like it. Well, from this anyway, it's different, and he connects with the crowd really well. The Wayne Foster podcast. Hello, evening. Rey Mysterio, person who deserves to be fired is Braun Strowman. Oh, you are close, but you didn't reach it. How long will Bo Dallas's push last this time? Well, it's last longer than the last one did, because it's actually reached, well, it's been a day. But what I don't understand is, wasn't he involved in some sort of aeroplane incident? So he's in an aeroplane incident, and now he's getting rewarded with a push. W logic, and I give up trying to think. How long do you think Owens' reigns will last? Dude, his reign, honestly, I think he'll lose it at Clash of the Champions. I actually think he will lose it. Why is Roman still a face? Why is Roman still employed? Anything new happening on KocoSports? Okay. Yeah, basically we kind of had a revamp of things. I took a little mini vacation. And then I came back with an Impact review on Saturday, took Sunday off, and now it's Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, really. So I'm going to do this Raw review. And then basically I've worked out with Coco that I do 24 hours after, or 12 to 24 hours after a show. And then if Sami wants to go live, he can. But I'm still going to be live 12 to 24 hours after. That's how I'm going to work. So no matter what other people are doing, it's going to be like a network. So Sami will have his Sami Slaughterhouse, Boom Boom will have his NXT with his Boom Boom Room. But Wednesdays, I still want to hook up with Booms and want to hook up with them when we can. But we're kind of like driving along. Hey, look, this is this guy. This is this guy, and this is this guy. So it's kind of, for me personally, it's about getting the structure back, getting the schedule back. And I feel that, Impact I covered, which gets me rolling, because once I sit through that, it's good. And I gave that positive reviews, which you guys liked and gave me great feedback. So I'll do it again this week. And Raw, the pressure of not watching it live, meaning I can skip the adverts, which means I can just relax and I can enjoy just writing my notes. I can pause whenever I want, not having to know, oh shit, I have to review till 6 a.m. It means that I have a stress-free life, I can relax, and I can enjoy it. Right now it's 3 a.m. SmackDown Live's just finished, which means I would have just started, which means I won't go to bed for at least another hour, because then you have to wait for it to process. Then you got to do so much shit with it. I like this a lot more, and it makes me happier. And happier me means better reviews, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all that's going on new with KocoSports. Did you miss me? Yeah, I missed everyone. Like, it's been a while since I've really done a review properly, so I'm kind of happy to be properly back with this Raw review. And SmackDown Live review will be tomorrow, in between NXT and the CWC. So when the CWC is happening, that's when I'll review SmackDown Live. And then after the CWC, me and Booms will be doing an NXT review. I'll be doing CWC Thursday, as well as a show with Wrestling Ranting, which will be on Wrestling's Ranting channel, where we're covering a old school wrestling show. Thank you for the comments. I'm going to take a pause for the cause. Swig a drink for the working man. Oh, Jesus, that's beautiful. Dr. Pepper. Right, so we have the best of 7, match 3. Sheamus is 2-0 up. Cesaro selling his back after last week. And I like how Cesaro, he comes out. He has his back taped. He had his shoulder taped. I really, really did like that. And I liked how the whole match was just, okay, Sheamus, boom, straight on the back, work in the back, the whole fucking time. Cesaro roll up at the start, some cradles, some inside, just trying anything he can just to get a quick win because of his back. Sheamus hits 3 Irish Curse backbreakers, a Razor's Edge into a backbreaker, which I really, really liked, and the bro kick to get the win, but you didn't see the bro kick because the camera angle was atrocious. Ruined a good moment. Again. Just they ruin it themselves. Like, that would have been fine. I'd have been happy with that. I'd have given it 2.5, 3 stars, but it didn't. The camera angle fucked up. It really frustrated me. Obviously, they're in London tomorrow to do the fourth match, but it's not on TV. I'm not going because it's a Raw house show. Not going to waste my time. Not going to waste my money. I have no need or reason to go, so I'm quite frankly not. I'm going to sit at home and enjoy watching NXT in my fucking pajamas. I don't have time, and I was tempted to go. I really was. Don't think I wasn't. It's just I had a choice of buying Rev Pro tickets for the Vader Will Ospreay or the W in London. I chose Vader and Will Ospreay. Smart man. Smart fucking man. Then we have Shining Stars. Go tag team action against Enzo and Cass. And you know what? This has been holding in for a very long time. I cannot stand Enzo and Cass. I think they're shit. Okay? I'm saying it. You can hate me all you want. You can say, oh, you're wrong. Just let me finish before you smash and type that keyboard like I know you are now. Yep, that's you. Stop. What's happening is this. They are great entertainers. Okay, they come out, they're charismatic. Then they're phenomenal. They are great. Okay, everyone is hanging on every word they say. Inside that ring, they are fucking awful. 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 Primo and Epico in this match, 10 times better than these guys in the ring, and this is fucking Primo and Epico. Okay, I don't rate these guys as great wrestlers. I grade them as good entertainers, and I'm not going to say sports entertainers because Randy Orton can have great matches. Randy Orton has great matches all the time. He'll probably have a great match with Bray Wyatt at Backlash. Okay, with these guys, I'm yet to see a good. And if you say the Revival, if you say any NXT match, look back, take that crowd away. Shit. Okay, AJ Cena. Great without a crowd. Orton Lesnar, great. Orton Wyatt will be great. I mean, you can go back and on with Orton. Just Orton Benoit. Awesome stuff. But I don't like Enzo and Cass. I refuse to watch them wrestle. I skipped it. Okay? I skipped to the end. Epico got the win with the roll-up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm happy. I'm happy that they got the win. You know, it doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense to have Enzo and Cass lose. But I don't care because I can't stand them. Okay, and I didn't want to come out here and I don't want to say it because it'll be, oh, but okay, listen to the crowd, listen to them, they love them. Well, I don't. Okay, everyone has their opinion, and mine is that they're shit. Okay, I like in-ring performers, okay, but at the same time, you can't be like, oh, you hate entertainers. I like Randy Orton. Okay, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton. Enzo and Cass, I don't give a fuck about them in any way, shape, or form. When they come out, I'm silent. Okay, yes, they sing every word of their song. They go, oh, Enzo Amore. I just go, oh, fuck off, I'm in the toilet. Awful. Whew. Good luck reading the comments later on. Backstage interview with Sami Zayn, hyping Zayn and Kevin Owens' match. He has pissed off. He pretty much has no direction, which he even said, which I thought was actually quite funny. Owens walks in and just says, you're nothing. Zayn said one day he will win the Universal Championship, as they have that awkward moment where they stare down, and considering they hate each other so much that none of them fought, they didn't fight backstage, there was no backstage brawl. Why couldn't you have had, Owens go up and just like push him and then Zayn pushes back, they have a brawl and then they security separate? Oh, you got to watch these two. The only way you're going to watch these two is if you stick with us live on Monday Night Raw for the main event. No, they don't do that. I don't even care. Nia Jax squashes someone. Then you have Anderson and Gallows in the ring. They claim to be retirement specialists and brings out the Old Day. 3 old men who look like the New Day. They come out. Okay, I find this very funny. Jesus, this is funny. Big E is enormous. Okay, he's got like a pillow underneath him. Okay, the music is slower. They come to the ring, they take the piss out, and then Doc and Anderson are there taking the piss out of them. New Day come out. Anderson and Gallows walk away. New Day and Old Day, they have a stare down or a pose down where they do the WWE Tag Team Championship shit. Old Big E then hits Big E with a crutch. The New Day then beat up the Old Day. Big E hits the big ending on the Old Big E. This is hyping the Clash of Champions Championship match for the tag titles. Dude, I'm a mixed bag on this. I thought, you know what? For its purpose of being funny, I thought it did its job. I thought whoever played the Old Day as characters did really well. And considering they're not actual, WWE talent, cutting a promo, letting them have a live mic Just imagine how wrong that could have gone. If just picture in your mind, he just, failing, or just, getting scared and being shocked, like just, freezing. You're in front of like 15,000 people. You're in front of 3+ million people in America alone, let alone worldwide. He must have been shitting a brick, the poor old bastard. But I didn't mind it. The championship match, I think it's time now that someone else should have the belts. The New Day don't need the belts, so I think they are going to move it on to Anderson and Gallows. They need those belts because they'll just shrink and dive into irrelevancy, and they don't need to do that. Then you had Darren Young versus Jinder Mahal. Titus O'Neil's on commentary. This is the part where I'm now starting to question. I'm questioning my life, questioning what I'm doing. Dude, it's just so painful. Fuck off. Literally, Young gets someone in the gut check. They brawl. Dude, please, can someone find me anyone who's interested in this? No one can be interested in this because it's that shit. And there we go. Okay, this is the part where I talk about firing. You will think it's Braun Strowman. It happened before and in between Darren Young. Nia Jax walks up to Alicia Fox. I'm not like most girls. Yeah, that girl. And she goes up to her, and then she's like, oh, how is she doing? Alicia Fox goes, you don't do that. She's my friend. Dude, what was that? She dropped things on the floor. She picked them up. She dropped them. She picked them up, dropped them, and then stands in front of Nia Jax like, I'm a fucking toilet. Fuck off, you stupid piece of shit. Go fucking find another job. It's called porn. Awful. Go fuck yourself. It's very rare that I tweet, okay, and I tag a wrestler in. I actually tagged Alicia Fox's Twitter saying you should be fired for that segment last night. I'll be sent to Block Island from the stupid bitch, but don't care. Worth it. Piece of shit. She needs to know I hate it. She needs to know. Someone send me this. Literally, take this clip out. Take this part of this video out. Someone convert it to MP3 or MP4, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Convert it and send this to her email. If you're out there and you have a personal email because you might be like a creepy pervert or something like that, send this to her. Fuck you, you untalented whore. Bye-bye. Anyway, Braun Strowman and Sin Cara. Strowman, please wear some different gear, bro. Like someone said this to him. You're not in the Wyatt family anymore. You don't have to dress up as if you're in the Wyatt family. They're all on SmackDown. You're stuck here. Be yourself. Be you. Stop being them, please. He wins by count out and a 50-50 booking again. Like they have to protect Strowman and they can't. They're protecting Sin Cara. Well, since when do we protect Sin Cara? Dude, they gave Sin Cara new music. I found that very amusing. Shocked to actually notice. And then Sasha Banks comes out. She cuts a promo about past women wrestlers and women's revolution and disses every woman who was a part of a bra and panties match. That's going to get her popular with the backstage ladies. Dana Brooke interrupts. Banks hits a Banks statement on her. Banks then said she's back for Charlotte's championship. I like this, but I didn't like how, it was bad news. Like she said she's got bad news, but they said the bad news is for Charlotte. Like you could have easily said that in the tweet, there's bad news for Charlotte. You used your social media tool to get people to watch, to then give them a really shitty, that people are watching to find out if you're okay. And then you don't give them an update. You just back. I wasn't a fan of that. I really didn't like that. But as a segment, I liked it. I'm happy with Sasha Banks and Charlotte going forward, but the element of surprise I like is that Bayley got a win over Charlotte, so we're going to get a triple threat between Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha at Clash, or are we going to save that for Mania? You got to save that for Mania, but maybe they're going to go for it. I'm not really sure. Main event time. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, okay? They brawl from the get-go. Zayn hits 2 running flips over the top to the floor. Awesome crowd. Let's go, Sami. Fight Owens. Fight. Owens goes for a cannonball, but Zayn hits an exploder into the buckle. Sami Zayn with a half and half. Zayn lands badly on his ankle. I hope he's okay. I haven't checked any dirt sheets today, or wrestling websites to see if he's okay. So I'll do that after the show. Zayn hits an half on the floor. Owens super kick and powerbomb to get the win. Roman Reigns comes out, Jericho comes out, Mick Foley comes out. He makes it Kevin Owens versus Reigns next week, and if Reigns wins, he enters the triple threat at Clash of Champions, and then Reigns spears Jericho because he has to look strong. They just can't leave anything alone without having to put Reigns in there. I was at the point, I was throwing shit. No, fingers crossed. I swear on my whole family's life, when that happened, I launched my Lucozade Cherry at my wardrobe because I was watching my room. I launched it at my wardrobe and I threw my pen where I was writing my notes. Look, I had to write my notes in a different part of the book up there with the Foley part because it's different. Because I fucked up, because I scribbled, because I was fucking fuming and furious. Absolutely, they can't. Everything about this has to be about this cunt. I have no issue with this guy. None, not one. But every fucking time there's a fucking feud that I'm fucking interested, they always fucking put fucking Reigns in there. Why? Why? Okay, I'm gonna play this, okay? Right. If I'm writing this, okay, next week, you have Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, they go out there for a 25-minute, 30-minute match, okay? Make it great. Kevin Owens carry this stupid Samoan piece of shit. Okay. And then 1, 2, Lana pulls the ref out of the ring, slaps the ref bumps. Rusev comes in, super kicks Roman Reigns from behind, turns him over, puts Kevin Owens' arm onto Roman Reigns. Lana pushes the ref back into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens wins. Rusev then applies the accolade to Roman Reigns as Raw goes off the air. Everyone, I know you're giving me a standing ovation and say that's absolutely fucking brilliant. But if this doesn't happen, if Reigns does win, what you're watching now, how serious I am, turn that up times 10. Because I was fucking disgusted. You cannot the guy is meant to be your number one babyface in every fucking town he goes in. He's getting booed. Describe that to me. And you constantly, time after time after time after time, shove him down our throats. Fuck off. Please, fuck off. He doesn't draw TV ratings. When he was main event in house shows, people were walking out at the main event. Yet you still push him. Because he has a Samoan cock. Awful. Vince, shame on you, you old cunt. I very rarely use that word. I've used that word twice on this show. And I've used every single swear and curse word in the English Oxford Dictionary. Okay? I don't like using that word because the word's wrong. Okay? But Vince and Roman Reigns, it's not Roman Reigns' fault that he's getting booked like this. But it's Vince. I can't stand it. I really, and don't in the comments. Oh, but why do you watch if you don't like it? Dude, I'm doing this because it's this. Okay, I do this for this. And I didn't realize Reigns was going to come out, did I? I didn't know that. I forgot the guy existed, and then I was angry at the fact I remember he existed. This show was great until then. He just always has to be. Winds me up so much. Live comment time. Awful way to end the show. Awful. Absolutely shame. Kurt Hawkins is back next week on Kurt Hawkins debuts next week on SmackDown. I wonder who's going to be feuding with. I'm actually kind of interested in that. Jesus. Right. Will Cesaro win the series? I hope so. We'll just, once we know who wins the Universal Championship match, then at Clash, then I'll tell you who will win. How would you book Roman into this? I said that. What's next for Rusev? I said that in that little thing, but obviously he sent that before. Is Coco back? He's kind of back and he's kind of isn't. He did a couple shows and then he had to go back. It's just personal reasons. Hopefully, like by the fall or by Christmas time, in the winter. We call it winter in England. By then, hopefully he'll be back, doing Stump the Idiots or Wrestle AM, who knows. But just keep an eye on the channel. Just stay subscribed. His videos will pop up every now and then. I'd watch Alicia Fox in a porno. Yeah, that's good. Thoughts on TNA? I haven't watched, bro. Watch it. Watch last week's show. Watch my review after. I was fair. The show got a win from me. I really fucking enjoyed it. The effort. It's just the effort they're putting in. They're trying and trying and trying. And they're trying different things. They're trying different people on top. This week it was Mike Bennett. Then it was Moose. They keep on trying different people. It was Drew Galloway the week before. It was EC3 the week before that as well. I'm happy. I'm really happy with Impact right now, and I'm looking forward to watching Impact this week. I'm actually looking forward to it. It might be one of the shows I actually watch live. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Impact. Remy Stanley, I missed this, LK. I'm glad I'm back. You know what? I've missed you too, Ray. It's been weird not having live comments. What are the ratings for TNA? Still at the 350,000 mark. They went up, then they went a bit up, down. They go up. It's just their TV audience is from 325 to 400,000. That's kind of like what it always stays by now. It just depends on the week and depends on what the competition is. Yeah, but the ratings, yeah, it was okay. I don't know the Raw ratings yet. I can't be asked to look it up. I'll look that up tonight, and then I'll say on the SmackDown, and then I'll give you a SmackDown and Raw ratings comparison. So that'll be tomorrow, but that'll be after NXT goes off the air live. I'll be here for SmackDown review, and then after that, it'll be me and Booms as we'll do a NXT review. If Booms can't do it, I'll just go solo, or I'll try and bring Sami on, other guests. So just stick around and make sure you buy Dave Coco's book, pre-order it. I've already pre-ordered it myself. It's available for Kindle, Amazon, everything. It's all available on there. So please buy that. Links in the description box below. Check me out on Twitter at LK Wrestling. I'll follow you back as long as you're not an imbecile. When I mean imbecile, I mean like a troll. Like I get them on Twitter quite a bit, man. It upsets me. The people who like send you like messages saying, "Can you please like look at this website?" and you click on the website and you're like, "Oh, why did I click that link?" Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It does mean a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Buy Dave Coco's book, KocoSports.net, at LK Wrestling Twitter. But more importantly, make sure you all stay safe. Make sure you all stay well. Raymond Stanley, sorry about that depression. Make sure you sort that shit out, brother. More importantly, I'll catch your asses down the line.